Om.
Om Om Apyayantu mamangani Vak pranaschakshushrotramatho balamindriyani cha sarvani Sarvam brahmaupanishadam Maham brahma nirakuriyam Mama brahma nirakarod Anirakaranamastvanirakaranam me astu Tadatmani nirateya upanishatsu dharmaste mai santu te mai santu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Mahopanisad, chapter 4, verses 120 and 121. Read.
Tasmin nitye tate shuddhe chinmatre nirupadrave shante shamasama bhoge nirvikare chidatmani yaisha swabhavabhimatam swayam sankalpya dhavati chichaityam swayamamlanam manananmana uchyate.
Chaitya means Drishya Jagat, perceptible Jagat. In reality, can never be there. By this knowledge, one is able to make the mind get Sakshatkara, Brahma Sakshatkara. It is the mind which projects and ascribes reality to it, and therefore it is called the mind. Why the mana is called mana is now derived. Tasmin nitte tate shuddhe chinmatre nirupadrave chidatmani. In the chidatma, all these are descriptions of chidatma. Tasmin chidatmani. In that Chaitanya, which itself is our Swarup. Chaitanya, the pure awareness principle, the pure knowledge principle, which itself is our real nature. And it is further, what is the nature of it? Nitte, free from time. It is not something born in time to get destroyed at another time. No. The ever-existent principle, even the concept of time is born in Chaitanya erroneously. Tate sarvavyapini, in all pervasive Chit. Shuddhe, pure in the sense it is totally free from all the adhyastha prapancha. Chinmatre, it is Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. Nirupadrave, upadravas, afflictions, sorrows, which is totally free from sorrows. Sorrows are at the manifest level in waking and the dream. In sleep, they are in the potential form. Chit being free from gross body, subtle body, and causal body, has nothing to do with the sorrow. It's totally free from sorrow. Shante, prapanchopashama, totally free from the calamitous samsara prapancha. Shama samabhoge, shamarupe means wherein the vishaya impressions, mentations are not there. Samskaras on account of vishayas are not there, totally free from that. Shama samabhoge, nirvikare, which is changeless, avikriya in nature, in that chidatma, chidatmani. In that, such Chaitanya, whatever this appears to be there, what is that? Ya esha chit chaityam. Ya esha, whatever this is, such chidatma, whatever this. Chit chaityam. Chit chaityam means something which is chiti vikalpitam, something which is erroneously projected the Chaitanya itself. But, and what type of chit it is? Swayam amlanam. Itself is nirdosha, free from defects, with Chaitanya. It's free from defects, free from all these. Amlanam. Swabhavavimatam, naturally considered to be there. Swabhavavimatam means accepted. That it is there. So accepted by Swabhava. Swabhava is ignorance also. Prakriti naturally as such. Swabhavavimatam means swatiriktam asti iti evam rupa. There is something other than me, chit is there. So is accepted. So, what is that? Chaityam. Chaityam. Swayam sankalpya. The entity which projecting by itself Swayam sankalpya, dhavati, runs after them. How? It is true. The one who does this job is Mana. Mananat manaha uchyate. Tat satyamiti dhavati. It runs after them, that runs after Chaitya as real. Mananat, by such consideration that appears to be there in Chit, that entity is called was Manaha iti uchyate. This avikriya Chit, appearing something to be other than that, considering it to be real and running after them, by that manana, such consideration, that entity is called mana. You can take the example of ocean. Ocean is nothing but huge mass of water. But there are different sizes of wavelets, foam, bubbles. But not knowing it is nothing but water and water, though, one may take them to be different from ocean. That is because of ignorance. So likewise here, there is some seeming appearance of so-called Chaitya. Truly not there at all. Truly what is there is Chit and Chit Matra only is there. But considering it to be real and running after them, that is what that particular phenomenon is called as mana because of such consideration. Means truly what is there is Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. Having told this, now our attitude toward the Chaitanya, not Chaitanya, Chaitya, Drishya Jagat, that brings bondage or liberation. Means our manovyapara, mental functions, considerations, or wrong ascertainment. This is what the root cause of bondage. When got rid of, it is nothing but liberation. Read next 3 lines.
अतः संकल्पसिद्धेयं संकल्पेनैव नश्यति नाहं ब्रह्मेति संकल्पात् सुदृढाद् बध्यते मनः सर्वं ब्रह्मेति संकल्पात् सुदृढान् मुच्यते मनः
अतः इयं संकल्प सिद्धा इयं अतः इयं संकल्प सिद्धा संकल्पेन एव नश्यति अहम ब्रह्म इति अहम ब्रह्म न इति संकल्प अहम ब्रह्म न इति संकल्प इति सुदृढ़ात् संकल्प इति सुदृढ़ात् संकल्प मनः बध्यते सर्वं ब्रह्म इति सुदृढ़ात् संकल्पात् मनः मुच्यते अतः therefore Iyam sankalpa siddha. Iyam is this. What is that this? Iyam samsriti. Samsriti, samsara. This samsara, iyam samsriti, sankalpa siddha has come into existence because of sankalpa, desires, manovyapara, mental function, wrong ascertainments, and sankalpeneva nashti. This samsara ends by right type of sankalpa, right type of consideration. By wrong type of consideration, it has come into existence. But right type of this thing, it can end. What is the right? What is the wrong ascertainment or consideration? Or what is the right consideration? It is now described. Aham Brahmana iti sudruda sankalpa. My firm notion that I am not Brahma, I am a Sukha Dukkhatmaka samsari. By such wrong notion, manaha badhyati, the mind gets bound. On the contrary, sarvam brahma iti sudrat sankalpa, by the firm conviction, firm consideration that everything is Brahma, manaha mujjati. As you think, so you become. In Ashtavakra Gita also said, one who says that one thinks that I am bound is really bound. Not really, he is bound. One who takes that I am free, that is what is free from it. It is not in terms of repeating or a japa. One's own discovery. What is that consideration wherein I take myself to be not Brahma? Few samples are given. Continue.
कृशोऽहं दुःखबद्धोऽहं हस्तपादादिमानहम् इति भावानुरूपेण व्यवहारेण बध्यते
Aham krushaha. Aham dukkhabadha. Aham hastapadadima. Iti bhavanurupena vyavaharena. Badhyate. One gets bound. By vyavahara, dealings or conducting oneself conforming to such concepts. What are those concepts? Bhava, concepts. What are those? Aham krushaha. I am emaciated. Lockdown period, the cook didn't come. I had to order the food online. All the junk food. I have got so much emaciated now. I am Krishna. What you take as I when you say I am emaciated? Body, physical body. Aham dukkha baddha. I am subjected to many sorrows. Aham hastapadadiman. I have got hands, legs, etc. Different limbs. Means again, body is taken as I. Iti vyavaharena. By such conduct. What type of conduct? Iti bhavanurupena vyavahar. Conducting oneself in accordance with such bhavas. Anurupena means in accordance with. Bhava here is concept. What are those? Aham krushaha, aham dukkha baddha, etc. Badhyate. Person gets bound. Person gets bound. When one gets really continue.
नाहं दुःखी न मे देहः बन्धः कोशात्मनि स्थितः इति भावानुरूपेण व्यवहारेण मुच्यते
By one's conduct in accordance with such facts, one gets released from bondage. Aham dukkhena. I am not sorrowful. Why? In my present Chaitanya, the dukkha vrittis come and go. I give them life and substance, existence. Like clouds in the presence of sun, they come in front of me and go. I am not affected by them. I am not dukkhi. Me dehahana. This body doesn't belong to me. It may be there from its standpoint. But as far as I am concerned, I am Chaitanya only, totally free from the body. The body is not a part and parcel of me, Chaitanya. No. No, me deha, no. Then Atmani iti deha na, again add add that aham. Atmani sitaha asmi, add aham. Atmani sitaha asmi. So thus I am abiding in myself, free from sorrows, free from body. Iti bhavanurupena vyavaharika. By such vyavahara, muchyate, one gets released from the bondage. Then who are you? I am distinct from all these Chaitanya only. Continue.
नाहं मांसं न चास्थीनि देहादन्यः परोऽस्म्यहम् इति निश्चितवानन्तः क्षीणाविद्यो विमुच्यते
Aham mausahana asthini cha na aham dehad anyaha paraha asmi iti nishchitavan iti antaha nishchitavan क्षीणाविद्यः विमुच्यते. Aham mausam na, I am not this flesh. Asthir channa, I am not the bones. Aham, I am dehadanyaha paraha asmi. I am the entity totally distinct from the body. That is Chaitanya. Iti antaha nishchitava. One who has ascertained so in oneself and thereby kshina avidya. One whose avidya is ended. Kshina means destroyed. Such person vimuchyate, gets freed from the samsara. That means taking or mistaking body, etc., which is not I, anatma, as oneself is bondage. How to get rid of this wrong notion? A sample demonstration is given. See, these are all practical tips where we can correct ourselves in our day-to-day life. And not that, that is there. It is true. What you said is true, but where? In Upanishads. In my life, that is a different thing. Is it that? Puranatil Vangya. Know that I think this idiom is in all languages. The brinjals in the Puranas. You know the context, story. Olden days, these kathakaras used to go to different places and they do katha. More so in the monsoon because much traveling is not possible. Like what they call Chaturmasa, etc. And villagers used to come. They didn't have much money whatever they could offer, they used to offer to their farm, field, whatever they have grown, they can give them as a dakshina. One of the items was in that area was, one of the crop was that of brinjal, wangi, baingan. That also used to be a major item that used to come to him every day. One day in some context, this Kathakara said, brinjal is not good for health, and he went at length to describe how brinjal is harmful, etc. It is a very tasteful vegetable. Many tasteful dishes can be made from that. And this Kathakara used to love that. Innocent village folks. See, brinjal is not good. They said they felt apologetic that they are giving him brinjal, which is not good. Next day, nobody brought brinjal. The Kathakara was surprised. How come? He asked also, why no brinjal today? Maharaj, yesterday you told no that brinjal is not good. Arey, that brinjal is from Puranas, not from your village. This is not what you should do. All this is where? In the Upanishad, Mahopanisad. As far as our life is concerned, a different thing. No, these are practical tips. In the beginning, it may appear such attitudes or such your conduct may appear to be artificial. Your own mind may be laughing. How hypocrite this person is. Never mind. Go ahead. Be intent on it. In course of time, the reality about this will dawn in your mind. You will be relieved from these wrong attitudes and thereby the wrong bondage that you have assumed on yourself. You will feel, you will discover yourself to be free. You know, there is a phrase in that Marathi, Ek Jeev Sadashiv. Ek Jeev Sadashiv. Remaining solitarily is what? Always what? Sadashiv. Always Mangalam. Second means what? End of it. So means you can be independent of yours. So here are few methods or ways how to discard the identification with whatever that is not me, called Anatma. Read 3 lines.
Kalpiteyam anatmanyatma bhavana param paurushamashritya yatnat paramaya diya bhogecham duratastyakva nirvikalpa sukhi bhava.
I will just give sandhi breaking first. Kalpita yam avidya yam anatmani atma bhavana. Ek anvaya. Yam avidya yam anatmani atma bhavana kalpita. Param Paurusham Ashritya Yatnat Paramaya Dhiya Bhogecha Durata Tektva Nirvikalpa Sukhi Bhava. Yam avidya, yam anatmani, atma bhavana, kalpita. What is this ignorance? See, we generally what you say, I don't know my swarupa, and therefore I take the body as I. Say, there's nothing called really so. That the very thing that you do by taking the body as I is avidya. Yam avidya, this avidya means it's like this, as if defining avidya. This avidya, yam so and so, means or namely anatmani atma bhavanat kalpita. This is avidya, is a concept, is a wrong notion because it is so mistakenly taken by anatmani atma bhavana. Or for practical purpose, you can say anatmani atma bhavana is avidya. Mistaking whatever that is not Chaitanya as I, Atma Chaitanya, is avidya. And that has to be discarded. How? See, merely taking the body as I will not stop there. Thereafter what? I am the body, I want this, I want that, I want to enjoy this, I want to enjoy that. All this is the samsara. So therefore, what should be done? Param Paurusham Ashritya. Ashritya, resorting to Param Paurusham, intense efforts. Resorting to intense effort. Paramaya Dhiya, by or with great dhi. Buddhi means what? With great resolve. Getting convinced this is so. Such firm resolve. Paramaya Dhiya. What should be done? Bhogecham durataha tektva. Having discarded the ichha, desire for bhoga, sense pleasures. Tektva. Nirvikalpaha. Being free from thoughts, free from Vishaya Bhavanas. Being free from Vishaya Bhavanas, thoughts of Vishayas. Sukhi Bhava. Be happy. Be happy. It's like a formula given in nutshell. What exactly it is? Same thing is now demonstrated. This is where it comes. That is how Bhogecha ramifies and how it intensifies our I notion, wrong notion, erroneous identification with the body aspect. Read.
मम पुत्रो मम धनम् अहं सोऽयमिदं मम इतीयमिन्द्रजालेन वासनैव विवल्गति
Mama putraha. This is my son. Mama dhanam. This is my wealth or money. Saha ayam aham. Saha ayam aham. I am so and so, the son, the grandson of such and such great person. Like that. Idam mama. This belongs to me. Now come on. This is my son. This is my wealth. This is me so and so. This is mine. Here, putra, son is not the wealth. Wealth is not whatever your earlier ancestry. Earlier ancestry is not something which belongs to you. What is the common factor in all this? What is the common factor? In my son, my wealth, I am so and so, this is mine. What is that one thing common in that? I am the body. Unless you take the body as I, you cannot claim this is my son. You cannot claim this is my wealth. You cannot claim that I am so and so. You cannot claim that this belongs to me. See, therefore, by such iti, iyam vasana eva. Thus, this vasana, the wrong notions, impressions in the mind, whereby I was mistaking the body as I in endless past lives. That vasana only, samskaras only. Indrajalena, in the form of magic. Like magic, in the form of magic. Vivalgati, leaps, jumps, springs, means sports. This vasana only of mistaking the body as I. The sports like in this form, my son, my wealth, etc., 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 lie in the form of a magic, as it were. Because in magic, you see what is not there, but it appears so natural also. Like, so therefore, O Nidaga, don't give room to such stupidity. Don't be such foolish, ignorant person. Take into account this, having taken into account this, see that you get free from samsara. Continue.
मा भवाज्ञो भवज्ञस्त्वं जहि संसार भावनाम् अनात्मन्यात्मभावेन किमज्ञ इव रोदिषि
अज्ञः मा भव त्वं ज्ञः भव संसार भावनां जयि अनात्मनि आत्मभावेन अनात्मनि आत्मभावेन अज्ञः इव किं रोदिषि अनात्मनि आत्मभावेन अज्ञाय किं रोदिषि ओनिदाग अज्ञः मा भव don't become an ignorant person that avidya etc. Tvam jnaha bhava. Become a jnani who knows one's swarupa. Samsara bhavanam tyaja jayi. Jayi means give up. What is it? Samsara bhavanam. So that bhavana, chintana, preoccupation in samsara. Anatmani आत्मभावेन अज्ञः इव किं रोदिषि. Why do you cry like an ignorant person? By having wrong notion of I-ness in whatever that is not I, anatma. Now tell me, in these 3 verses, why anatma is taken as atma? I would like you to fish out one phrase from this verse. What is the cause of all this? Bhogecha. Desire for sense pleasure. How come? Well, let us take an example. I want to eat ice cream. I desire. Now, to have an ice cream, eat an ice cream, what should I have? First physical body. Is it not? With the mouth, you have to put the ice cream. With the hand, you have to scoop it out. Is it not? Physical body. And not simply physical body. It must be good condition. You should not have diabetes. You should not have throat problem. Is it not? Yes. So that's why you want to eat an ice cream. That is not sufficient. I should have money to purchase the ice cream. Is it not? Now think of it. All this started from where? Bhogecha. The very fact that you have ordered a body for any sense pleasure means you have ordered samsara by yourself. Samsara is centered where? In this body-mind complex. And that is what you have ordered. You have no right to complain of samsara. But we know not this fact and just pass on the cause or reason for being sorrowful to someone else. If I had no body, where could have been the samsara for? You may say, how is it? If I have no body, I don't exist. That is the adnya. You are not the body. You are the Chaitanya who is aware of the body. But we have ordered the body for our bhogecha. So therefore, this bhogecha has to be. We have no strength to do that because we are aware of some bouts of happiness because of bhog. And we are not at all aware of Paramananda Swarupa of our real nature. This being the case, the Shraddha in us is not adequate for want of Shraddha. Because of lack of Shraddha, we again and again fall for Vishaya Bhoga, Bhogecha, such pleasures. If we have total Shraddha, in the statement of the Shastras that Vishayas have no capacity to give me happiness, by that very statement, we could have avoided the Vishaya Bhoga and could have discovered our Sarup. So therefore, the root cause at practical level is where? Bhogecha. Says, because of the Bhogecha, taking whatever that is not I as I, why do you cry in this Jagat? Continue.
कस्तवायं जडो मूकः देहो मांसमयो शुचिः यदर्थं सुखदुःखाभ्याम् अवशः परिभूयसे.
See, look, you are taking this body as I. Have you thought about it? How can this body be you? Why? See, ayam jadaha mukaha mahasamaya ashuchihi deha tava kaha. You tell me one thing. You may know Atma or you may not know Atma. You may not know your Paramananda Swarupa and your nature totally free from sorrow. But you know for certain one thing about which you don't need Shastras and Gurus, etc. But you know for certain that the entity called I is Sachetana, sentient in nature. It is imbued, it is what? Sachetana, sentient. This being the case, say, how do you take the body as I? When the facts are so clear, Ayam jadaha, mukaha, mausamayaha, ashuchihi deha. Ayam deha. This body is of such nature. Number one, mukaha, dumb, in the sense on its own. Consider a dead body. Does it speak? Even when he is on the verge of death, he is not able to say. People go around him, etc. Do you recognize me? His eyes are wide open. He's looking at you, but he is not available there. And there people test whether he is aware of the surrounding. Do you recognize me? Dumb. No reply. Because he is not perceiving it, seeing it. Senses have withdrawn. So that is this mukha, in that sense, mukha. When he was living, he was not dumb. But now that dumb mukha, jadaha, is not in nature. Mahasamaya ashuchihi deha. His body is what? Mahasamaya, a pack of flesh. Ashuchihi, impure. If you touch a dead body, you take bath. Why? Impurity comes. So therefore, modern you may say, etc., because some virus or bacteria or something will be there which is harmful, etc. Means that body is impure. That's all. Ashuchihi mahasamaya deha tava kaha. How does it belong to you? Why? You are of such and such nature, distinct from the body. You are Paramananda Swarupa, Dukkha Rahita Swarupa, Janma Varna Rahita Swarupa. How can it be your Swarupa? So that, not only that, see, we don't stop by simply identifying the body which is not me. That is not it. But further, that's what you do and then get caught up. What is it? Yadartham, for the sake of which body which can really be not, cannot be yourself. Yadartham. Sukha dukkha bhyam avashaha paribhuyasi. You avashaha. Avashaha means helplessly. Avashaha, helplessly. Sukha dukkha bhyam, by joys and sorrows at the level of the physical body. Paribhuyase. How are you overpowered? How are you overpowered by such body when you being the one, your awareness principle, which enables the body, which enables all functions. So how is it possible? How can it work for you? Means you have not ascertained yourself. A person who is strong but doesn't know that he is strong gets persecuted by others. So therefore it says, really, this is a great wonder. They say no, 7 wonders of the world. You add one more, 8, etc. Nothing like such a wonder. What is it? Read.
अहो नु चित्रं यत् सत्यं ब्रह्म तद्विस्मृतं नृणां तिष्ठतस्तव कार्येषु मास्तु रागानुरञ्जना.
Oh, Nu chitram yat satyam brahma tad dhrunam vismrutam. Tad dhrunam vismrutam. Karyeshu tishtataha tava. Karyeshu tishtataha tava. Raganuranjanam ma astu. Oh, explanation about the wonder. No chitram, really vichitra. It's strange. Something, a great wonder. This is strange. What? Yat satyam brahma. The Brahman, which is ever existent principle, which is all pervasive principle, which can never be missed, because without which nothing can function in the world. And yet what? Tad dhrunam vismrutam. People have forgotten it. The entity without which one has no existence. The entity without which one cannot know, experience anything. Such entity humans have forgotten. Therefore, why forgotten? Because of total preoccupation in the sense pleasure, bhogecha, and therefore total preoccupation in the vishayas, drishya jagat, chaitya. This being the case, says, having been born, you have a body. The body journey has to continue. Prarabhasha. That being the case, in minimum interaction, minimum vyavahara, that you cannot avoid at all because you are stuck up in the body already. Have this attitude. Kareshu tishtataha tava. In your case, for you, who is tishtataha, who is preoccupied in the karya, is raganuranjanam mastu. Don't have the preoccupation or preeti, notion of gratification in the vishayas. Raganuranjana. That is, don't be preoccupied or get gratified or have asakti in all this bhogich. So that is what, this is as far as the unavoidable things are. Others planning and scheming and this thing what, working for fulfillment desires should be given up by all means. This our behavior of discarding the entity which can never be given up is further condemned by giving illustrations or show how impossible this is. how ridiculous this is, which cannot be so. Better inquire and know the truth. You will see that. Om.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं शोभरहितः ब्राह्मणा सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ